Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee, your favorite PescaVeniVegan, coming to you today for our Meatless Monday recipe. I am making this off a recipe I found on All Recipes Dinner Spinner app. And of course I read the reviews, so we're making some modifications to it other than the fact that it's going to be meatless. So the zucchini noodles I took, or actually it's squash is what it called for. It called for 5, I only had 4 left that were any good, so I used 4 of them. But I use a potato peeler, and you can use a spiral noodle device if you have one. But I just use a potato peeler, peel these off until you get to the seeds. They look like this. And then the noodles look like this. I have added sea salt to them, a generous amount, tossed them around and put some more on it. And they are wet now, as you can see, because I'm trying to drain off the liquid. So we want the liquid to drain out of these because we don't want it draining out in our casserole dish. So it's draining out here, and then we'll cook those up in a minute. So over here we've got the ingredients for the sauce. I'm starting with this. Heating up some, you saw it in the sink over here, but it is the Beyond sausage sweet Italian. So I took it out of the casings so that it's like ground sausage, and we're going to put it in the sauce for this zucchini noodle casserole. So it is cooking up, so I can move it over to the saucepan for the sauce. When I do the zucchini noodles and saute those, I'm going to put 1/4 cup minced garlic in that. So for the sauce, you're supposed to use yogurt. So I am using plain So Delicious dairy-free coconut milk yogurt alternative. 7 ounces of that goes in the sauce. Then 16 ounces of pasta sauce. That's probably roughly what's left in this one. So using Prego again, I got from Sam's Club. Then you just use a pinch of Italian seasoning, and then salt and pepper. My salt is over there because I was using it on the zucchini noodles, but salt and ground black pepper to taste is what it says in the sauce. So I'm gonna cook up this Beyond sweet Italian sausage that I took out of the casings, put it in here, and then add these ingredients to it. And you're supposed to use 16 ounces, like I said, of this, so that's roughly what's left in there. But 7 ounces of that, pinch to taste. So we're gonna make the sauce, we're gonna cook up the vegan sausage, and then we'll add the zucchini and saute it in here with olive oil and garlic. All right, and then eventually we're gonna be putting it into this 9x13 baking dish with some vegan mozzarella shreds. I have a little bit left in this So Delicious bag, and then I've got some more here in the Dia bag. If I run out, I need 1/2 cup. So that's what's going on now. When I move on, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I took my zucchini noodles, I shook the water out of them, pressed the water out of them in the colander. So hopefully we don't get the problem that other people doing this recipe have, where there was a whole bunch of water in the bottom of their casserole dish. And now I'm sauteing the zucchini noodles, or actually they're squash noodles, with 1/4 cup of minced garlic until slightly browned. So we're gonna do that. And then over here I have the sauce going. This is the 16 ounces of marinara sauce with 7 ounces of vegan So Delicious plain yogurt. Then we also have salt and pepper to taste, a pinch of Italian seasoning, and then I browned the sweet Italian Beyond Meat sausage, the vegan sausage, and put that in here as well. So it is heating through while I am sauteing the zucchini. I will show you what's next when it's ready. Okay, I've got my zucchini noodles sauteed with my garlic and in the bottom of the 9x13 pan. If I had one more squash, it probably would have helped, but I only had 4 that were good and not soft. So next I'm going to get the sauce that is done and pour it over the top. All right. The heated through sauce has been poured over the squash noodles. And now we're gonna take our So Delicious plant-based mozzarella shreds and our Dia shreds, once I run out of these, and cover the top. It says 1/2 cup, but you're probably gonna need more than that. That was probably 1/2 cup right there, and it does not cover the whole thing. The other thing I read about this on the reviews was that the cheese burns before the rest of it is done. if you don't put some foil on it. So I've got some foil here. I'm gonna put over the top of this. You're supposed to preheat your oven to 425 and cook for 20 to 30 minutes until everything is bubbling and the cheese is bubbling, but you don't want your cheese to burn. So based on what I read from everyone else, in order to prevent the cheese from burning, we're gonna put some foil over the top of it, and we'll check it around 15 minutes instead of 20. So I'll make sure I got enough cheese on here, stick it in the 425-degree oven for at least 15 minutes, possibly 20, and I'll let you see what the finished product looks like. All right, I did 20 minutes, and with the foil on, it was no problem, nothing burned, but it's all bubbly like it's supposed to be. And it looks delicious. So hopefully you guys give this a try.